So welcome to sunny Aberystwyth. Well, it was at least sunny this morning. We're here at Sweet Lamb KTM Experience. And the idea of the centre is if you've got yourself a nice new big adventure bike and you're wondering what you should do with it or how to ride it, the school offers tuition and help and the best environment to actually come and test your bike out. We started out this morning riding some dusty sort of fire trails just to get a feel for the bikes. We've been riding the new 790, which was really quite incredible, and it's sort of a crossover bike between the big adventures and the sort of Enduro 450s. We rode a number of far trails in the dust. You wouldn't imagine it was dusty right now, but it was super dusty this morning. We then went on to a skills training section, which has a number of things. So if someone says to you ride in a straight line, it's pretty easy to ride in a straight line, but if someone says to you ride in a straight line over a concrete slab, then things become a little psychological and a little bit more difficult to do. However, super fun. So there's some wet logs to jump over, there were some tight circles to run, and we had something which looked very much like a maze. So initially, before we got to the maze, they got us riding super tight circles. In fact, we started a little larger and going tighter and tighter till we were riding a circle on full lock. The full lock circle then became a full lock figure of 8, and then we all tried our hands at the maze, which I think most of us failed quite dismally at. However, super fun. There's also lots of little bumps and jumps and just tight, technical, tricky little bits just to get yourself super comfortable with riding the bike. What I found super interesting with the 790 is, especially going downhill, usually on the bigger bikes it's a little bit more difficult to slow them down. These were super easy to slow down, and with the loose shale and everything else we rode on today, that was also really quite helpful. Essentially, if you want to come and understand a little bit more about your bike and get some expert tuition, come down to the school, book in a couple of days, and see what the lovely Welsh weather has to offer. The Sweet Lamb KTM Adventure Bike Experience essentially is a great opportunity to come and get yourself out in the amazing scenery and get to grips with your bike. So it'll make you much better in terms of your skill. You'll come away from it feeling safer, and what you can transfer from learning on the slippery gravelly bits, you can then take to the road and enjoy your bikes.